lost in all the food pics and grandkid posts. There's just too much stuff on Facebook. I don't want to buy protein shakes for my cousin's kid or watch a cat playing piano. Facebook wasn't made for collecting, that's for sure.
Well, Chris, now there's a better way to break.
Well, spit it out. What does that mean?
There's a new platform designed specifically for breaking, created by the pros at Real Sports Cards. It's called Uncommon. When you use Uncommon, you won't see any of the Facebook clutter. You can tune in to a current break in progress, see what's dropping next, browse your favorite card categories, and easily find what you're looking for.
That looks easy as pie. How do I join a break?
You simply click, and your spot is on hold. No more constantly refreshing and commenting to claim teams. Then it safely and securely charges your account. A notification will tell you when the break is about to start, and a live chat lets you cheer each other on.
Well, this is a walk in the park compared to Facebook.
Yep, sure is.
Can I start now?
Absolutely. Visit uncommonapp.com today for a better way to break.
Where has this been all these years? I think I might delete my Facebook now.
What's happening, ladies and gents?
What's up, folks?
Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Who's here hanging out with us? Ryan just found a big collection of baseballs on his phone, so he's...
I'm geeking out. I'm PC geeking out right now.
Yeah, he might be out for the Q&A. Might have
might
to go
just
make a
be-
big buy.
You might just have to do this show on your own.
Anything cool in there?
I mean, at this point, it's just like insane quantity. But I mean, there are Hall of Famers galore here.
Are they all for sale? Did someone just post up the big lot or
No,
what?
I don't think they're. I'm not. I think this is just a show-off post.
Okay. It's a lot better than your collection right now.
I think it's just a show-off post.
I saw you missed a pretty sweet Mickey Mantle ball on Twitter yesterday.
Oh man! So this post is somebody just posted on the Sports Cards Nonsense Facebook page like a picture of their room that has like 800 autographed baseballs displayed, which is kind of cool. So that's what I was just looking at, is all of these baseballs on display. But Mario.
Yep, on Twitter.
Posted a Mickey Mantle autographed baseball for sale, and it sold way too cheap.
Way too cheap.
Way too cheap, honestly. Like, and he like prematurely ended it. And
Yeah, he's doing like a bid for it. He said he won it for free or something like that.
He got it for free, and he just said, post your bids in the comments or in the replies, and somebody bid $450, and I was like, that's way too cheap, because it was a Mickey Mantle autographed baseball with a number 7 inscription.
Do you technically count that as a nickname?
No, it's not a nickname ball, but it was just way too cheap.
Yeah.
Right? So a Mickey Mantle ball without a nickname is about, or without a inscription is about that price.
Got it.
But the number 7 inscription makes that ball like $800-900.
Right.
So...
Yep, missed that one. Slept on that one too early.
No.
Yeah, I saw it last night scrolling through. I was like, and then I saw your reply. I was like, oh, it's kind of a sweet base. I actually I've never seen a Mantle number 7 baseball.
Yeah, that's probably one of the more common inscription ones
For Mickey.
Okay. Yeah. So like nickname inscriptions are almost impossible.
Got it. Because what's the one that I know you have the one.
I have Commerce Comet and Oklahoma Kid.
Got it. Okay. Oh, so you have both of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. But the number 7 ball is a little bit more common, but still much rarer than just a solo signed ball. So.
Yeah. My favorite Mickey Mantle autograph ball is the one where he screwed up his autograph.
What?
You haven't seen that one?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's not PG at all.
Really?
Yeah. Let me try to find it.
Say hello when you drop into the feed. Let us know that you are here and hanging out. Who is hanging out with us on this Friday morning? While Emil shows me this picture of this inappropriate Mickey Mantle ball, apparently.
To be fair, there's probably more inappropriate Mickey Mantle stories than there are appropriate. I think I've only seen the one.
Stupsky is in the house.
Because he like screwed up his autograph or something.
Oh, that's really funny. That's really funny. What did it sell for? Does it say? $9,800 it sold for. That's kind of awesome.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
Yeah, he like the pen messed up or whatever, and he wrote a little expletive on there.
Stupsky is in the house all the way from the distant city of Maple Grove.
It's a long trip.
Yeah.
What's up, John?
We are live on Facebook.
Yep.
We are live on YouTube. We are live on Uncommon.
All the above.
All the above.
Did you catch the finals game last night?
No, but I was watching some of the clips at the gym this morning.
Yeah, some of the highlights.
Yeah, I was watching the highlights. Obviously, I saw that they got blown out. So it's like, what is that? Does that mean that the Wolves would have gotten blown out more? The Wolves got handled by the Mavs.
Yeah, that was kind of my first thought. Is the Wolves definitely would have not looked good against the Celtics. I don't know. Maybe they matched up a little bit.
Could have been a different
but,
matchup.
Yeah, I don't know. Though I think my favorite thing about this year's finals is if the Celtics win, just people on social media love to hate Jason Tatum, and I think it's funny. I think he's one of the I think he's just one of the funnier players to hate on. So people are talking about like him getting carried in game one of the finals. So if they win, it'll kind of be like Tatum will do something corny on Instagram, I'm sure, and people will just be like, "Yeah, you got carried anyways."
Yo.
I didn't get a chance to see. We had our finals mixer last night. I didn't get a chance to see if Andrew pulled anything big.
Well, you did. What was that break?
We had a box of Prism Hobby, a box of New Release Obsidian, a box of Crown Royale for Kaboom Chase, a box of Select Hobby, and then a box of last year's Noir.
Oh, right on.
Do some sneaker spotlights chasing.
Sweet mixer.
Yeah, it was a sick one. So we got it full last night, and I didn't stay up to see. I didn't stay up to see what he hit.
We'll be looking through the box in the back to
100%.
see if there was anything cool that popped out of that break.
We've got something fun coming up for tomorrow night because it's a nice time of year. We got game one of the NBA Finals yesterday, and then we've got game one of the NHL Finals tomorrow night. So I built up something sweet. Can I show these guys what we're giving away? The skunk protection for this break. You're actually gonna be sad. This is kind of like a.
Is McJesus finally gonna get his first cup?
Mick Jesus is for sure gonna get his first cup. Fingers crossed.
You're giving that away? Why do you always? He always gives away my cool stuff.
This will be the giveaway for that NHL Finals mixer.
Good grief!
This is one that we got. We got at the MN Card Show a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Honestly, I might be buying in because this card is so. I've never seen this card before, and it's just gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad that you're giving that away. Honestly, and this is the era. This is the early era of pack pulled autos that were serial numbered.
Okay.
Right? Like, this was just not normal.
Okay, so what, this is 90 something Leaf? Or early 2000s?
This is 93, 94 Leaf.
Okay.
93, 94 Leaf. It is serial numbered. It's got the giant gold serial number stamp out of 2000. But, man, I just bought this.
Yeah, we just bought it.
All right.
So we're giving it away. No, that'd be fun. Yeah, I'm excited for the NHL Finals. I think McDavid is gonna win. Should we? Do we need a shameless plug our a couple cards that we pulled that are now for sale for the first time ever?
Oh, we could.
We can show those off too. I can go. Are those in your office?
They're in my office.
Yeah.
You want to go get them?
Yeah, they're up on eBay right now.
Couple of cards we pulled. They've been sitting in a collection for, well, since we pulled them. A couple beautiful McDavid cards that he finally decided to part with. And
One of them hasn't been sitting for too long because that's a 23, 24 Black Diamond.
This one literally just got pulled out of the certified diamond dealer exclusive Black Diamond case.
That's so sick.
That's
The blue on blue looks nasty.
Right.
And this one might be one of my favorite cards that I've ever seen.
And it's game worn.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. We got a little McDavid Cup action. 1-of-1 logo autograph booklet. The big old game worn Adidas patch there.
Yeah.
It's so nasty.
So he decided to sell both of those. We shopped them around a little bit, but ultimately now they are on eBay.
Yep. One time only. It's definitely, I think, especially the Adidas booklet is one of those cards that goes up for sale once and you just won't see it again.
Right.
Ever.
Yeah, it's going to end up in somebody's collection that never ever parts with it.
I don't even know if Adidas is I don't think Adidas is the NHL jersey sponsor anymore, which is part of the problem. Like, you're never going to see an Adidas unless they...
Adidas.
I forget who has... I think it might be Fanatics, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly.
Certified is in the house.
The Skunk Machine. Yeah, so that's a sweet one.
Yeah. So we're heavy in finals.
Yep.
Except I'm still just stuck in baseball season mode. So we're going to Twins game Monday.
I was going to say, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, we can talk about that. So we did a fun little contest for all of our team here at Real Sports Cards this year. I've been going to the Transcendent parties. I've been buying tickets to go to the Transcendent parties every year for a few years now. And I just enjoy getting to go to different stadiums. You know, last year we got to go to Seattle for the Transcendent party. Met J-Rod. Got J-Rod to wear my Super Refractor rookie on a chain. Got to go out on the field and play catch in the outfield. It was a lot of fun. So I've enjoyed going to these Transcendent parties a lot. And this year I bought 2 tickets. And our plan is to give one away in a contest to one of our team members here at Real Sports Cards, right? And so the contest that we settled on is we are all Monday night going to the Twins Rockies game, and the person who wins the ticket will be the person who gets the most selfies with the most selfies with the different nameplate of a Twins player from the back of another person's jersey.
Yeah, but not the actual Twins players' jerseys.
Not the Twins jerseys, like fans.
Yep.
You literally have to get a selfie with the back of fans' jerseys of different Twins players.
Yeah, so you get Buxton, that's one. You can't do any more Buxton jerseys. You get
right.
Killebrew, that's the second one. You get Correa, that's a third one.
Blyleven. You get all these guys, and you literally have to do a selfie with the with the back of someone's jersey. And at the end of the game, whoever has the most selfies with different jerseys
gets to go to the Transcendent
party with
me. I'm winning.
So, you think so?
I've got a couple strategies in mind.
You've already been plotting some strategies.
100%. Yep, I got a couple strategies in mind.
We already caught wind of a little bit of a potential collusion.
Yeah, which I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of. I think we're going to have to nip that one in the bud.
I don't know how it goes down, but
is one of the guys paying off someone else? Is that what's happening?
I think Nate might be paying off
one of the guys who probably doesn't want to go as bad as Nate.
Yeah, I think Nate might be paying off Zach.
Yep.
To go around with him and be the photographer.
Yeah, but that's not really cool. That doesn't help him at all.
You might be able to get more like sneaky ones.
I feel like maybe Nate is older and not as good with a cell phone, so maybe he's just not as shifty with.
Concerned about taking selfies.
Well, he's just not as shifty with like using a phone. Yeah.
Like the sneaky over the shoulder selfie.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I guess that's a weird thing to say I'm good at, but I don't know how good I am at it.
You've taken a lot of.
I'm not going to incriminate myself here.
You've been taking a lot of over-the-shoulder selfies lately, or
nope, I can't. No comment.
Yeah, that's sketch.
What up, Jordan?
That is sketch. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stop talking. No, I'm excited. I've got, like I said, I got a couple plans. It'll be fun. It's cool because that is the City Connect night for the Twins as well. But the Twins aren't gonna be wearing it.
They're doing the launch party.
Yeah, are they gonna be available for sale? Because that could also influence the amount of other jerseys that you see. Right?
Well, no, because it's the number of names.
Yeah, but I'm saying you could see more people
Buying
that would be wearing Kilo Brew jerseys or Bly 11 jerseys because they bought a Correa City Connect.
Yeah.
It also depends if they're good or not. We've kind of had this conversation. I think a lot of the City Connect jerseys are not.
Yeah.
They're kind of garbage.
We haven't seen the Twins one yet, have we?
No, they haven't. I think they
So they're
announced
doing
it
the
like
reveal
Monday
Monday
morning.
morning?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
pretty sure.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. But like the Guardians one was okay. Did you see the Vikings New Jerseys? And I'm not a Vikings fan.
I don't like them.
Oh, seriously?
The white ice jerseys.
They are so sick.
No, they look dumb.
If you guys haven't seen the Vikings,
They
I
look
think
dumb. Let's do an all white jersey and look like a ballerina on the football field.
the all white is so clean.
It's so dumb.
I like how they did it different than like the Bengals all white jerseys. I think too, because they added in the purple numbers and then like the purple on the horn.
They might as well have glitter on the jerseys.
You don't like the all white? I'm surprised
No,
actually. I thought
seriously,
you would like that.
It's like some unicorn Vikings jersey
But
with
it's like
glitter and
It's like snow because it's the winter
and
Warriors.
sparkles and sequins.
I'm actually surprised. I thought you would have liked those.
No, I hate it. It's stupid.
I think they're sweet.
I think they're terrible.
Well, to each their own, I guess.
Well, I'm the boss, so I'm right.
You tell me you're not buying a Jefferson now that he's signed for a few years?
No.
Football jerseys are tough to wear, actually. I don't think I bought one. I have one football jersey that I wear occasionally. But that's just more because it's a joke. But I'm not, like, I feel like football jerseys are just...
Bortles?
Yeah. I feel like
Emil's one football jersey is Blake Bortles.
Correct. I am glad when I was in Cleveland a couple years ago, I almost bought a Baker Mayfield jersey, and I also that same game almost bought an Odell Beckham jersey. And I'm glad I saved my $300 on both those jerseys.
It's a lot of almost.
Luckily, I'm not one of the guys that has the big like 20 quarterback deep Browns jersey collection.
Did Corbin Carroll? So DeGroff brings up Corbin Carroll, who's been struggling all year. Did he have a big stat line last night?
I didn't see.
I'm looking.
What are his stats this year right now? Batting 250?
No, is he batting 200?
I don't know.
It's been pitiful. Oh, he's 3 for 5.
Nice.
3 for 5. All right.
We got real Tom Cole in the house. What's up, Tom? I need to get the Griffey jersey out. I'm waiting for a big night. I'm waiting for a big night to break that thing out.
He's hitting 201.
Oh,
so,
nice.
Yeah.
So 3 for 5 bumped him over 190.
3 for 5 bumped him over 200 last night, it looks like.
The Diamondbacks as a whole just haven't been looking good, have they? I haven't really been paying attention to like the other teams in the league this year because the Guardians have just always been right at the top throughout the entirety of the season. Yep. So I've only had to really pay attention to the top 5 teams in the league because that's we're just in that upper echelon now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's ridiculous.
I did see a stat that the entire NL only had. I didn't look into this to see if it's true. The stat I saw is that the entire NL only has 4 teams that are above 500, and the AL Central has 4 teams that are above 500.
Okay, can you name the 4 teams in the NL?
In the NL?
Yep.
The Braves.
Yes.
The Phillies.
Correct.
The
West Coast.
West Coast NL, the Dodgers.
Correct.
And then are the Padres? It might not
Central.
be.
No, it's Central.
NL Central?
One NL Central team.
I don't think the Cubs are above 500.
They're not.
It's not the Pirates. It's not the Cardinals.
Actually,
it's the Brewers?
Yes, they're crushing.
Wow. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
Sorry, when we think of success, my first thought isn't to go to Wisconsin.
The Brewers is not it.
Yeah, correct.
Right. And technically the Tigers are now 31-31, so
Okay, the status out was like a couple days ago.
Yep. So the AL Central has 3
Yep.
above 500.
It looked like sounds like the Crew are set up for a good year.
But yeah, I mean AL East has 3: Yankees, Orioles, Red Sox. AL West is still pretty pitiful. And how about those Angels? What happens with Mike Trout?
I don't know. They need to get. I don't. I actually have no idea what happens.
Like, do they trade him and try to get?
Yeah, to do what? Like, who are they going to? I don't know. It's
I
almost like they.
someone is paying a bounty for him still.
Yeah. He's not nearly Ohtani numbers, obviously.
No, but somebody is trading the farm
Correct.
for Mike Trout.
Correct. Yeah, I don't know. What if he ends his career an Angel and never gets into like the second series of a playoff, or you know what I mean? What does that do to his? Obviously, you're a Mike Trout hater. What does that do to his?
I am a Mike Trout.
What does that do to his legacy?
It's so bad. I'm such a Mike Trout hater.
I know you are.
I'm not a Mike Trout hater. I'm just a Mike Trout is average person.
You're a Mike Trout realist.
I
wouldn't even say realist. I don't think he's average. I'd say he is injury prone, which hurts his legacy.
He's not injury prone. He's like injury magnet.
Correct. See, Tom just said they just swept the Padres. So why would they be selling right now? They just swept the Padres.
Mike Trout's gonna play 20 years and have less games played than some guy who plays 10.
Martin Maldonado.
Seriously. Yes. He's going to have less games played than Martin Maldonado.
If you guys haven't seen the social media craze sweeping White Sox Nation specifically, there is a big push to have Martin Maldonado be the White Sox representative in the All-Star game. And he is currently batting, I think we looked as .79. He's like 7 for 93 or something like that this year.
He is like... It's .79 batting average.
Yeah.
It's been like his career batting average is like below 200.
Yeah, and he's been in the league for like 15 years.
Yeah, it's like 15 years.
Is there
what was it, like 43 million in career earnings?
Yeah, I think it was like 30 or something. It was pretty close. I agree, Andy. Those aren't just numbers. But is that how the All-Star game works? I forget. Is it just straight fan voting?
The first chunk is straight fan voting.
Okay, so if he was like the number one player voted in the AL, is he guaranteed at least reserve spot?
Yep. They do not override fan vote.
Oh, so they do the first wave as fan voting, and then is it like player's choice or whatever?
And then I think there's some managerial choice.
Yeah.
I think there's some manager choice.
Got it.
There was. I don't know if they've changed it, but if he gets the fan vote.
It's almost like, do you remember in the NHL when
who does he get that vote over? Like, who's the best catcher in the American League right now?
In the American League? Good question. I don't know, actually. It's not Salvador Perez, I don't think.
I mean, I don't know how he's playing this year, but he's in the conversation for one of the best.
Bo Naylor is not one of the best catchers. He needs to get sent back down to AAA.
I haven't really seen how Adley's playing.
Yeah, they say this Fantasy Pros has him ranked number 1.
Has who?
Adley.
Adley?
Yep. Yep. Salvador Perez is like number 4, though.
Yeah, no, I mean, Salvi is a stud.
Still, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got Salvi and Melendez up there in the top 10.
Where does Martin Maldonado?
22nd, so not that bad.
22nd out of 30.
Yeah, I mean, they have 58 guys on this list. He probably is just getting more playing time than a lot of these other guys. Yeah, I don't know. It's almost like in
Martin Maldonado gets it instead of Adley.
Yeah, I don't know if Adley could get in as
he'd be a backup catcher. Yeah, I mean, they always take more than one.
I don't know if it's Ryan Jeffers. I don't know. I don't think Ryan Jeffers is gonna. Yeah, actually, Ryan Jeffers hadn't had a bad year. I don't think. But this is like I forget what year it was in the NHL when they voted in a goon, John Scott, to play in the All-Star game. Do you remember that seeing that
don't-
at all?
no.
It was like 5 years ago or something, but it was a fan vote, and they voted this dude that's like, he was like 45 years old, has just been an enforcer his whole career. Like, dude had like 2 career NHL goals, and it was like a blast having him at the All-Star game, and that's what he's remembered for.
I'm not sure that a defensive catcher who is, bats .079 is as exciting as an enforcer who's going to go around and just
But he's
thug
not
people.
he's not thugging people in the All-Star game. They're not dropping them and fighting in the All-Star game.
They should.
I think the social media hype of it all is what makes that fun. Like the fact that the White Sox are having the most pitiful season in probably the history of MLB, and they can just rally around getting their guy Martin Maldonado in the All-Star game.
So brutal. So brutal. So we saw Topps did a pre-order on their website for a new release coming up. Tier 1 is back.
On time this year, I
On
would
time,
say.
because last year Tier 1 was after the season was already over.
Yep, it was in the fall or like early winter.
Right.
It wasn't that long ago, probably early fall, whatever it was. Yep.
Yep. And so now Tier 1 is back. A little bit of a reformat.
Yep.
We'll get the fan vote here. So added this year to Tier 1, which historically has been 2 autos and a relic, is a base card or a parallel. So you now get a 4th card, base card or parallel. What do you guys think about that? We have an opinion, but I'm curious what you guys think of adding a base card / parallel to a product like Tier 1. They've also, done some new parallels, new autograph sets, new cut auto sets.
Yep.
So they've added and really boosted content. I saw on, I think it was Instagram, I saw them doing like a flyover video of a bunch of bat knob autos.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
So there's a
was
video.
Was that from?
I'm pretty sure that's Tier 1. I'm pretty sure that was.
Oh, got it. I thought that was like someone's collection. I didn't look into it that close. So.
I'm guessing that was Tier 1 bat knobs.
Okay, that makes sense.
And so they did a flyover video where you could see all the different bat knob autos. So
right.
I think it's always fun with Tier 1 having bat knob autos, bat barrel cards.
Correct.
All those kinds of things. When you're in the middle of a break and you pull that box off of the pile and you're
Just
like
a little bit heavier.
you're like fun.
Yep,
right?
100%. Yeah, and Tier 1's a fun product to chase that sort of stuff in.
Probably a fair time to do my annual caution to collectors
We still got a month before the release.
about
at least.
buying loose boxes on eBay or from dealers that you don't know. It is not a good idea to buy loose boxes of most products, especially products like Tier 1 with bat knobs and museum collection with framed autos and all of these products, when there is such a massive weight discrepancy from one box to another. If you are buying loose boxes on the internet, on whatnot, I mean,
Perfect
don't
example.
trust a soul. Do not trust a soul on this, guys, unless you have a trusted dealer that you know and have a relationship with. Do not buy this kind of stuff from randos.
Yeah, it's way too easy to just crack a case, weigh them all, pull a big one, sell the rest.
I'm sorry, but the random dude on whatnot opening Tier 1, 100, like, this is somebody who's probably making, $40 that night, and guarantee you he's not open. He didn't even put that heavy box on camera. Sorry. Maybe I'm overly skeptic, but I've been in this industry for 8 years as a dealer, and I know dealers are doing it.
Yeah.
I know dealers are doing it.
Yep.
So make sure you buy your boxes from somebody that you trust on that kind of stuff, because we know instantly. Like, you pull the box
You just
off
feel
the,
it.
like, you can feel it. The next level is weighing. Like people weigh this stuff, guys. You hear all the stories on social media about people going to Target and weighing
blasters.
Listen, if people are weighing $30 blasters that to hit a $20 relic card, then you know that they are weighing tier 1 boxes to hit a $4,000 bat knob on them.
Yep, 100%.
So that's my annual caution. So tier 1, Inception.
Even something like Heritage.
Yeah, Heritage hot box.
Yep.
With the purple
stuff.
refractors.
Museum collection with the gold frame.
Yep.
Yep.
So many products have weight variations from one box to another.
Yep.
So
Jake has a good point. So going back to the added base, so they added the base card this year.
Yep.
And he says simple add with no changes in price or quantity produced is a net positive.
Yeah, 100%. That's my view. They didn't make the product more expensive.
Yep.
They added a card, and we're gonna see rookies like a base.
Jackson Holiday should have a base rookie. So they teased this auto.
They definitely give him an auto. They teased an auto, but we don't know about base. But we know they did show like the Jordan Yamamoto.
Not Jordan Yamamoto. That's terrible.
Not Jordan Yamamoto.
I would hope Jordan Yamamoto's not.
They should have Jordan Yamamoto back.
Isn't he not in the MLB anymore?
I don't know.
I think he retired a couple years ago, or like he had something weird happen. I gotta look up this story. It might have been like.
They did tease the right Yamamoto.
Yeah, they teased Yoshi.
Or not Jordan. That would have been a disaster.
Yeah, ooh, tier 1.
Tier 1, look at Jordan. They teased Yoshi. And so, yeah, I mean, if you get a rookie base card of, someone like that, I mean, we've got so many rookies that are desirable chases this year.
Yep.
Plus numbered parallels of these guys also. Did you find the hot
it was
on Jordan?
No, yeah, I remember it. So it was March 13th, 2023. He's now a high school coach. But he just retired. And I think it was I don't know if it was mental issues or just wasn't just burned out, just wasn't in love with the game anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, he just retired out of the blue.
Well, if he comes back, is he a rookie again?
No, but they could probably throw him an archive signature retired.
Oh yeah, we could have Jordan Yamamoto.
He's legitimately retired.
Archive signature retired. I like it.
All right, Jason says, any guess on who the Bowman mystery redemption would be? To me, I think it's
a rookie.
100%. Yeah, I think it's either Holiday or Churio because those guys have been teased in Series 2. I feel like it's got they always do it for one of the bigger guys, right?
Yeah.
So I feel
it's
like
always one of the
gotta
bigger
be one
rookies.
of those guys.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I don't know who else they would Skeens probably, sadly to say, isn't going to get any products this year. I would assume not.
No, I don't think that he makes update.
No.
Well, do we know? Did they put an RC on his?
I actually didn't even see that. No.
On his tops now.
I can look that up.
We would be able to tell. Little trick for those of you who don't know, the way you can tell if they're going to make it into update or not is whether or not Topps puts the RC logo on their Topps Now card.
They did put an RC logo on Skeens.
Oh, they did. Oh, or if he's not going to make it, then they put a call-up designation on the Topps Now card instead of the RC logo.
Yep.
So with Skeens having the RC logo on his Topps Now card, that would be a confirmation of a Skeens rookie in update.
Which, yeah, and I don't think he debuted in time to be the mystery redemption, for instance, in Bowman.
Yeah.
Which is why it tells me it's Holiday or Churio. But yeah. Did you see the Topps Now they did Skeens yesterday?
With Ohtani.
So sweet.
Yeah.
Did you see the two foil variations?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, so basically, guys, they did the Topps Now of, if you saw the Skeens Ohtani at bats where Skeens blew him by with 3 fastballs and the next at bat Ohtani home run. So the picture is behind the plate, Ohtani batting, Skeens throwing. They're doing the short print foil variations now where randomly inserted in packages. They have 2 different ones.
Just a strikeout one and a home run one.
The one is the strikeout and the one is the home run, which is kind of epic, to showcase the battle.
That is actually kind of cool. I like that.
So
the Series 2 checklist is out.
Yep.
And so we've got a sweet. I mean, this is next week.
Yeah, it is next Wednesday.
Wednesday. Coming up Wednesday, Series 2 baseball release.
Mm-hmm.
Rookies, Junior Caminero.
Yep.
Heston Kierstead.
Yep.
Jackson Holiday.
With autos.
Jackson Holiday autograph, but not base.
Yep.
So he'll be an update.
Jackson Churio
rookie.
autos.
Jackson Churio auto, but not base.
Man,
so
update's
he'll be
gonna
an
be
update.
freaking loaded.
Update's going to be Holiday, Churio, and
Skeens.
Skeens.
That's crazy. Actually, I
Right.
didn't even think about that.
P. Crow Armstrong.
Yep.
Shota.
Young Hoo Lee.
Jung Hoo Lee.
Jordan Yamamoto.
Jordan Yamamoto.
I think that's the
bulk.
bulk for like the
Jordan Lawler.
Yeah, Lawler with base rookies. All the guys that were auto only in Series 1
Yep.
are now have base in Series 2 as expected.
Correct.
With the big three being Yamamoto, Young Hoo Lee,
Correct.
and Shota.
Also, something really unique snuck into the Series 2 checklist.
Yeah, kind of super unexpectedly too.
Yeah, we were not expecting it.
Because they did it. They did something similar in higher end products, but I didn't necessarily expect to see it in a flagship product.
Yeah, they did a dual auto.
Yep.
C.J. Stroud, Victor Wembanyama.
Correct. Which is crazy. It's a crazy card.
I mean, not super hittable.
Yeah, I think there's only like
there's
10
only
of them
10
and
of
maybe
them,
the 101.
I think there's 10 of them and a 101.
Yep.
In a flagship product, it's gonna be a little bonkers.
Yeah, it'd be tough to hit.
But yeah,
But, yeah. It's a crazy. Like I'm talking about the only high end products they did it. Like they did the Wemby Judge dual auto in Dynasty. It's like going from Dynasty to throwing in the Series 2 is a big difference.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be sick. I mean, that'd be
there's a
big
good point. Jason Scott brought up Wyatt Langford update.
Yeah, true.
So Langford,
4 big dudes. 4
Holiday,
big dogs.
Churio, and Skeens as rookies in Topps update.
Yeah. Yeah, because Langford didn't get an auto in Series 2
That's bonkers.
that I saw.
No.
I don't think they're not doing because since they started with the Golden Mirror, they're not doing the rookie short prints like they used to in the past. So it's
Right.
not like, like 2019, obviously you
yeah,
had
the no
you had
number.
the Vlad no number.
Yeah.
You had the Ohtani Acuna, like that sort of stuff.
They also have a really, really strong checklist already for Series 2, so it really
Correct.
doesn't need to be pumped, in my opinion.
Yeah, the only reason for that would be to get Langford or I guess Churio's already in it, but to get Langford into the products in between.
Yeah, but they've already kind of done that by putting autograph cards in there. But for Langford, yeah, who knows?
Yeah. Well, and they're even doing it with guys like they are throwing some guys into products before, like Shota, Young Hoo Lee, like these guys. Well, I guess they had autos technically, so Langford doesn't have an auto, but like they have base cards and stuff in Topps Chrome Black, and the other products that come out.
So with the great rookie class for Series 1,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Correct.
Great rookie class for Series 2.
Mm-hmm.
What's Topps Chrome gonna look like in July? Because we're like probably they haven't announced a release date on Topps Chrome yet.
Mm-hmm.
Historically, it
End
would
of
be
July.
about 6 weeks from now.
Yep.
So Topps Chrome looks like it could be like the most disgusting Topps Chrome release.
Yeah, that's one we're gonna have to load up on. You guys thought we had fun with Platinum Anniversary.
I mean,
man, Topps Chrome is gonna be
with
legit
all the
this year.
Series 1 rookies, all the Series 2 rookies.
Yep.
And then even Topps Chrome update, which can go either way.
Yeah. No,
Uh,
but
we're
if
gonna
you
have
got
all these
Skeens and all these guys in there, like that makes it really big.
It also makes every product in between
Better. Yep.
Significantly better.
Yep. And helps pricing a ton. We talk about how many times like it's not 2022 where you have the Mariners at $450, the Rays at $350, and the
Julio
Royals
Rodriguez.
at $200.
Yeah, it was all Julio Rodriguez, Wander Franco,
Yep.
and Bobby Witt Jr.
Yep. And O'Neal Cruz
but
slowly
but
catching
those
up to
teams
that.
had to be $300
Plus, yeah.
and in a product where you've got 8 really chaseable rookies,
Yep.
none of them end up that expensive.
Yeah.
The cost of the case gets more evenly spread out through the teams.
Especially adding in a product like Tier 1 where the Angels are going to be expensive because of Trout, and obviously he's worth less than what he was a couple years ago, but they still carry a premium. The Dodgers with Ohtani stuff, like
Yep.
if he starts having Ohtani, if they start having Dodgers on card ink, you got the Yankees in every product are loaded up. Like that
Yep.
offsets a lot of those rookie teams to not offsets them fully, but balances out really, really well.
Yeah, I think we're going to see less products where there's one big chase or two big chases.
At least for this year, yeah.
For this year,
Yep.
yeah. No, I like it. I mean, I think it balances everything out. You don't have to roll the dice quite as heavily either.
Correct.
I mean, biting off that $350 team is
it's a lot.
Oof, especially on a product like Tier 1,
Right.
where usually it's the all or nothing,
Mm-hmm.
right? You hit the big card and you win, or you get nothing.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
This year, maybe you'll get a base card.
Yeah. I will say that, like, it seems like a dumb little ad, but some of those base cards, like, they tease the Yamamoto red, like, some of those base cards, like, they're going to have value.
Yeah.
So, exactly like Jake said, they didn't increase the price of the product, and they added something else.
You could literally skunk the 36 hits.
Yep.
And hit Yamamoto out of 25, and still probably be pretty close to even.
Yeah, you're not gonna crush on the break, but it's a heck of a lot better than getting 0 in that package like you would have last year.
Yep, I agree.
Yep. Now Topps Chrome is, so you don't have any special details to share on Topps Chrome yet, or anything that you know of yet? It's still a little early, isn't it?
Nothing that I can share yet.
Yeah.
That Topps hasn't, Topps has made public.
Yeah. Well, they haven't shared anything about Topps Chrome yet.
No.
I don't think that I've seen.
No. So.
But man, that is gonna be sweet. And they could do, like, talk about the mystery redemptions that they did with Bowman. Like, if Skeens isn't it, like, they could potentially, they've done that in the past.
Yep.
Where they throw a mystery redemption auto in there or something, or Finest. They always do
Finest,
that.
they do the mystery redemptions a lot.
Yep. Yeah, it's nice. It'll be interesting to see the cadence of some of those type of products like Finest and.
Finest is
5-star.
Finest historically has come up
After.
earlier.
Earlier
in the year.
Yeah, because it was like a June. Right?
And so it missed rookies.
Yep.
And so it'll be interesting having Finest,
At the
at the end.
Well, last year was at the end.
Yeah, but that's just because they were behind.
Right.
Right. So if we're gonna get back to like traditional cadences,
Right.
But they may choose to move these products around a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, 5-star's a perfect example.
They're
Tier 1's a perfect example.
They're getting rookies into products way faster than they ever have before.
Correct. Yeah, which is helping all of these products.
Correct.
Yep.
And contrary to like Panini and Upper Deck, they're on time with releases.
Yeah.
Like they were behind. I mean,
they're bad.
Tops was
Well,
as
like
behind
everyone.
as everyone
Yep.
coming out of COVID.
Yep.
I mean, we saw how many products 2 years ago be after the season was over, and then even last year, some products. I mean, for crying out loud, we just had 2023 platinum anniversary, right? So there's still some lag.
Yep.
But for
I
the
think that's
most
for sure
part,
last
they're
one.
executing on 2024 releases.
I think they are the only company to, I could be mistaken, but I think they are the only company to axe releases in the spirit of getting caught back up.
Yeah, did
Upper Deck did axe some releases, like we haven't seen Ingrained for a couple years.
I don't
We
know,
haven't
I
seen
feel like,
Chronology for a couple
I feel
years.
like Panini didn't do Contenders last year.
Yeah.
Did
Well,
they?
Contenders,
Like-
Optic, all that.
I feel like there were some things missing.
Maybe it would have been some of the like cheaper sets, but
Yeah.
I don't
I think
remember
they've
exactly.
reined in the breadth of package configurations.
Yeah.
And maybe the number of retail SKUs and things like that.
Right.
So from production, I think they've reined in production maybe
Yeah.
a little bit. That's the other way of besides axing products.
Making less of
Because
stuff.
Tops axed triple threads, Allen and Ginter Chrome,
Stadium
Club Chrome to move the calendar and get more caught up.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
do
Panini didn't
have
do Optic Baseball.
for those triple threads fans. There is confirmation that that's back. So
In 24?
that'll be back for 24.
Yeah, that was a big one to miss in
That was
23
painful. That was a painful one.
because that's always one of
It's
the sickest.
It is.
Yeah, that's one that we always crush.
Yeah.
But yeah, then meanwhile, Upper Deck is still chugging along, trying to get caught back up.
Yep.
So, but we're close. I think we only have. I feel like we only. Oh no, we still have a couple more 22, 23 because they haven't. Premier 22, 23 hasn't come out. which is a big like RPA Chase product, and the cup obviously hasn't come out, so I'm not sure when we're gonna see those. And then hopefully they can get caught back up as quick as possible as quick as possible. Bedard's rookie year is already over,
Right.
so
Right.
we'll see.
So we rewards drops.
Yeah.
Rewards drops. We just wrapped up the rewards drop contest for the Patrick Renna bat.
We're actually full on the breaker kit.
Oh, did we sell out of breaker kits?
We sold out of breaker kits.
Wow. I was actually just gonna say, you know, if you haven't looked at the breaker kits, if it's something that you're interested in, don't sleep on it.
Yep.
But we're already sold out. So we did the Patrick Renna bat. Is the first time we ever did a contest.
Correct.
So the idea here was we give you guys an opportunity to use just a couple, you know, I mean, ultimately it was 300 diamonds, which is $1.50 worth of diamonds.
Yep.
You could use $1.50 worth of diamonds to enter into a contest, a random to win
Yep.
the You're Killing Me Smalls Patrick Renna autographed bat.
Yep.
We crushed that. We did well. We're gonna throw maybe a little surprise. We were thinking about adding like a last place prize. You know, when we do the random, obviously you're always trying to get first, right?
Either that, or we haven't decided if we're gonna do like a couple people getting a couple
Or
prizes.
some break credit.
We'll see.
Maybe we'll throw some break credit in there. We'll do
We'll see.
something fun.
Yeah.
Throw something a little extra so it's more than one person that walks away a winner on that one. But we dropped the breaker kit this morning and it is already sold out. I think this shows, you know, what we're trying to do here is variety, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to do variety on products or on types of giveaways, on what the items are, and you're not going to like every single one of them, and that's okay because we've got thousands and thousands of people that have break credit and
Rewards points.
Blue rewards points, blue diamonds, and everybody likes different things, and that's why we are trying so many different things, especially early on. And I'm glad that everybody wants to be like Bone. They obviously don't want to be like you.
No,
Like you definitely would not buy a breaker kit because you're aspiring to be Emil.
Yep. I'm giving out lessons with the.
But you
breaker
might
kits.
aspire to be Bone.
I aspire to grow a beard like Bone.
You should try.
I can't.
It would just be like a little.
All I can get right now is just some like scruff right here, and then like it kind of scruffs up this way, but not full at all. Like it's bad.
You say right now as if you're still in puberty and it could get better in the future.
My dad can grow like a mustache and beard and everything. Like
You're
assuming that's-
still have hope.
yeah, I'm only 26.
But I had a beard in like when I was like 14.
Yeah, it's actually more demoralizing now to see kids in high school with like full beards than it ever was before. Because like before I was like, oh, I'll catch up. Like, you know, when I'm 20. But now I see these kids that are 14. They're not only 2 feet taller than me. They're, yeah, I don't know. What do you do? What do you say? I can't.
I think you're done.
I'm comfortable with who I am and my ability to grow facial hair. But if I could rock a mustache, then
Like solo mustache.
yeah, that's what I would do. Yep. Once I can grow a mustache.
My
then-
mustache was pretty good.
yeah, you've had a couple good mustaches in your
Yeah.
career. I'll give you that.
Yeah. Right on.
Game Changer says more Fanatics autograph breaks.
So
Eminent.
yeah, so we did some eminent.
It was the first time doing this
Product.
product. If you guys didn't see it, basically is one was like an 8x10.
It was an 8x10 Fanatics autograph in a magnetic holder.
Yep.
We did some of those breaks. At the end of the day, the way we determine what we fill more of is how you guys as collectors respond and buy into those breaks. Usually when we bail on a product is when we stop making money on it. So I maybe will see some more Eminent.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Tom saw some more for some mixers or
Yeah,
full cases.
we might have a little bit more. Maybe we'll work some into mixers. At the end of the day, it didn't perform that well from a brake standpoint. And we are a business. We got to make money. So every time I think we're discounting the Eminent brakes more than the margin that we had in them. So that's usually the end of those products. So if you guys are excited about it, the best way that you can show that you're excited about a product is grabbing spots and helping those things get full before we have to discount them into oblivion. Otherwise, that's generally the end of the product.
Yeah. Because if things are feeling really well, we can go out and go get more.
We can always
break it all the time.
We can always get more. If you guys are loving something, it's filling well, then we can always get more, and we will literally break just about anything you guys are excited about if we can make a couple of bucks doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So, when things tend to run out of gas like that, we do sometimes transition to put them into mixers.
Yep.
We are also entertaining a potential new feature for this. So naturally,
this is probably a little bit down the line too.
Yeah,
right?
I mean,
or TBD.
Yeah, it's a little bit down the line, but it is something that I think we can get done in this year. One of the things that happens with the way we fill, because we fill everything by shift, like we fill a morning shift, and then we fill an evening shift, and we have to post breaks that we know are going to fill in that time period. We need it to fill in 2, 3, 4 hours because we put scheduled break times, scheduled live times on there that we're shooting for. And often that is a big impact on how heavily we have to discount something to get it full by a specific time. If we left it up for longer, then maybe we could discount less and make some of those products last a little bit longer. So one of the things that we're entertaining is like a collector request carousel. So right now for your carousels, you've got an available carousel of the available breaks you can swipe through. You've got the dropping carousel with the countdown timer that you can swipe through. And so we're entertaining the idea of adding a collector request carousel. And the collector request carousel will operate a little bit differently, where we're going to allow those to take a day or to take 2 days to fill. And, I think that's an opportunity for products that have maybe kind of run their course for like same day fills or 2-hour fills, but still have collector interest. And I think this is a perfect example, like this Eminent product that Game Changer on YouTube brought up is a perfect example of something that could go there. And, for the people that still want it, it can go there. It takes a couple of days to fill, and then we assign it a live time when it's close to filling. Mm-hmm. And so we've never done that in the past, but I think it's a way to give products like Eminent or other products that kind of run out of gas for quick fills.
Yep.
A little bit more life.
And this wouldn't change the way we do
No.
anything at all either.
Everything
is
else-
still going to be scheduled and
Correct.
Our normal shifts and
Correct.
This would just be slotted into a time slot that we have open once it's full or close to full or
Yeah.
whatever the case is.
Yep. If we don't have that, if we have a noon break that's not quite full yet, but we have one of these other ones that is, we can slot it right into the noon spot, and knock that out.
Yep.
So I think it's a cool way to extend some of those other products. The other thing we run into is like release after release, like backed up releases. Like
we saw it on Archives.
Archives Signature Series Retired came out.
Yep.
And then the very next week, Topps
Platinum.
Chrome Platinum Anniversary came out. And that was kind of the end Archives retired because
Then we
we
moved
just
over and
kind of
started
have to
crushing Platinum.
move over to Platinum Anniversary.
Yep.
And the truth is we probably could have filled more retired.
Correct.
It just didn't make sense to try and snap fill them in the normal schedule when Chrome Anniversary was the hot one.
Yep.
But if we could have had a place where, we
could
could
have been
still
filling it
be
over the course
we
of-
could still be filling that retired player
Yep.
over the course of 2 days, at the same time that we're snap filling Platinum Anniversary.
Yep.
That can allow people to not just have a sudden drop on a product that they were enjoying.
Right.
So, but no, that's a great question. Thanks for the feedback, Game Changer.
Mm-hmm.
Any other questions? We are at the 10 o'clock point. So we will throw it out there for any last minute questions before we wrap it up for the morning.
We got a busy day ahead of us. We got a little parade action tonight.
We do.
I'm
We've
excited.
got a parade. We've got some meetings.
Yep.
I gotta go. We bought Laura a new car.
Ooh.
Laura's been driving the same car for 6 years, and we added a car seat. So now we have 2 car seats.
I didn't even think about that.
Right now we have 2 car seats.
So Amberly still is in a car seat?
She's in a booster seat.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so Amberly's in a booster
I
seat,
say
and
she's
now
almost
we've
as tall
got
as me. She's got to be getting out of that pretty quick.
yeah, and so we've got the infant car seat now.
Yep.
So we just moved Laura from like a small car to like a small SUV.
Okay.
So we're gonna go pick that up today.
Nice. A Urus?
No, not a Urus.
That's probably not necessarily a small SUV.
No, definitely not a Urus. So we're gonna go pick that up, but then we gotta hurry back because we've got the Father Hennepin Days
Yep.
parade, which is our local city carnival fest.
Yep.
And we're driving the van in the parade, and we're giving out free packs. Jake, if you want to come walk with the van and hand out free packs tonight and be a part of the parade, just let me know.
I mean, it's a fun time. It is a lot. Last year we had a blast.
Yeah. So Jake said, could the request area be used for different types of brakes, like box, case war, or something different? Absolutely. Absolutely could be that. It could be for older products. Maybe it's like, hey, you guys haven't done Bowman Draft in a while. Could you bring back Bowman Draft? It's like, sure. We'll throw Bowman Draft into the collector request column and let her rip. So
Yep.
I think we can use that for a number of different things, but also types. Like somebody is like, hey, can we do a divisional break?
Yep.
It's like, yeah, we can do a divisional break, throw one into the collector request, and give it a little bit of extra time to fill before it gets slotted in.
Yep. Yeah, I even say that's the other thing, guys, to keep in mind. Like on any break, afternoon, break shift, morning, evening, whatever. I know it's typically more in the evening. You'll hear me talk about it sometimes. Like we almost had a couple people in for a Bowman Hobby divisional last week. If there's anything that you want to do, whether it be a certain product or a format, like obviously divisionals are kind of the main ones, just because you only need 6 people to get in, and you can slot it in at the end of an evening for some of the late night crowd. Just ask the breaker, like say, hey, is there any chance we can get enough people in? And then we'll start talking about it. And plenty of times there's a couple other people that want to hang out, and we can get something full. Or we can say, well, it doesn't look like we're gonna have enough people tonight. We'll tease this on Saturday night and get that full Saturday night.
Yep.
So yeah, if it's all, we're down to break whatever you guys want.
Yeah, we can try things until we have that feature. We can try things, and then I think that feature just makes it easier for us
For sure.
to do some of that stuff. So,
Yep.
awesome. Well, we appreciate you guys hanging out as always. Thanks for the snap fill on the breaker kit. That's pretty epic.
Do you want to tell me real quick about some of the details of this bench card?
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't
Do you
get
have it?
Yeah, so it doesn't get missed.
So
we're going back.
So we're going back to the contest style at the next drop, right?
Because we did have so much good feedback over that.
We had a lot of people really like the contest style. Being able to spend $1.50 worth of rewards to try and win something was something that people really liked.
Mm-hmm.
So Next week, we're going to do another drop that is a contest. It's the same dollar amount, so it's the same. It's going to be 300 diamonds, which is the equivalent of $1.50. And this time, instead of memorabilia, we're going card. And we dug out something that I think is kind of epic. You guys know I like my inscriptions. And so we've got dropping next week for the rewards contest a 1979 Topps Johnny Bench PSA certified autograph with the Hall of Fame inscription on it. This card also has another level of authentication. It actually it was signed as part of an actual MLB event. So it actually has the MLB authentication sticker on it as well.
So you can see exactly the time, like the date and location or whatever they
yeah,
signed it.
It tells you the details of when he signed it,
Which is
everything.
so sweet.
So that is going to be the contest Blue Diamond drop for next week. These are limited to 250 spots. So if you want to get into that, make sure you jump in that. So we actually, it's limited to 250 because currently that's the most spots that we can put into a break on Uncommon. So we are limited by software on that to 250 spots. So if that's something that you're interested in taking a crack at for $1.50 worth of rewards, then that'll be Friday. Until then, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out. If you want to come walk in the, if you're local and you want to come walk in the parade with us and hand out packs of cards to kids, then feel free to reach out. We're going to be meeting here at the shop at 5:45.
Yep.
And then heading over. It's not a huge commitment, the parade's at like 6:30 and then, probably 30 minutes to an hour long.
Yep.
For the parade.
And the goal is just to not hit any kids in the head with a frisbee.
Try not to hit any kids in the head with a frisbee and hand out some free packs.
Correct.
So we'll be having a little bit of fun. But again, thanks for hanging out, and we will catch up with y'all next week.
Thanks, guys.